You want to know about Tumwater,
and we want to help you know all about it.
so come along with us and we'll show you everything there is to know. We're John Charity with the Live Walk Home Group, and if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Tumwater or anywhere else in Washington State, we would love to help you. We've made it easy for you to connect with us. Just jump on the link in the description below and get on our calendar, or feel free to just text us directly.
Have you ever wondered where the people at the end of the Oregon Trail decided finally to stop? You know, they're coming all across the country, covered wagons, horses pulling them along.
I do. I wait up.
I wonder where that was.
I'm awake at night thinking about that.
You're pondering. Well, wonder no longer, because you know what? It was right here.
Right here in this very spot. This is the oldest American settlement on the Puget Sound, right at the end of the Oregon Trail.
And it's crazy. And there's really three big reasons why people decided to stop here. One of them is like you can see behind us, is the water, and that really worked for hydroelectric power. So the power is what people were looking for, and they got it here.
There's a lot of trees around here. So when you stop, you need to build a house. So they liked all the timber that was available. They stopped here for that reason.
And of course, the water runs into the ocean. And so we have the Puget Sound here. And that really is the water transportation system that was used and is still used to this day.
So we always tell you the top three reasons why people love living in an area, but you got the historic version. And we're going to tell you a little bit more about the history because it's so interesting.
Fascinating.
And in 1845, Michael T. Simmons was the one who brought all the settlers here, and they called this New Market. But by 1863, they had changed the name to Tumwater because in the Chinook language, waterfall is the word Tumwater.
Have you ever thought to yourself, Schmidt, I need a beer? Well, you'd be in luck, because originally Leopold Schmidt was the one that founded the brewery here in Tumwater.
That you would know as Olympia.
That's what it developed into. And it was right here. It is because of the springs in the area, the local springs, that affected the flavor of the water. And that's why they went in their early marketing. It's in the water, which was true. It's from actually a spring that is just right around the corner from us currently.
And then they used the fall where we're standing to actually run the power on
run the power for the processing and for the plant.
Anyway, such an incredible operation. It continued to double in size every year. They built the historic brewery tower, which is beautiful and is actually in process of being restored.
Yep.
So that concludes our history lesson on Tumwater. We want to give you now some more current information on why people love to live here. So since we're here at the park, let's talk about the parks in Tumwater because they are a great feature of this city. This is Brewery Park at Tumwater Falls, and it has trails, and it's beautiful, obviously, as you can see, and it's a great place to be all seasons of the year, but particularly in the fall.
Not just because of the foliage, but because there's a salmon run that go up fish ladders here that you can watch. And they actually have a little viewing area where you can watch them swim up, and it's behind glass. It's really pretty cool. Fun to bring kids, fun just to hang out and see yourself.
Yeah, it's really fun. And then you've got the park that's actually where the old brew house is, and that one is a really great park too. You got the view of the brew house and the family area and all of that.
Yep, absolutely gorgeous. And then we also have Pioneer Park, which is a little bit further upriver, but it's a great place to get out, stretch your legs. A lot of people take the dogs out there to run around. You can play soccer. In the summertime, you'll see a lot of people on inner tubes float in the river at that area on the Deschutes River. It's really a beautiful area and great for just family friendly and all the activities that you would want to do.
I would say those are the top three parks, but there are a lot of other little neighborhood parks around the area also.
Absolutely. So you're saying to yourself after a long day of hikes and around the parks and playing in the water, and you think, Schmidt, I need a beer. Well, we've got the right place for you.
We are at Tumwater Craft District, and there are a lot of options here. I like to start off with Spin River because they have ciders, which are nice and crisp and yummy.
Yep, that's for you. That's for sure. Or you could say, you know what? I really do need a beer, which is great. Mount Olympus Brewery is right here, and you got all kinds of craft brews for you. Pretty much any type of flavor that you're looking for. And then if you think to yourself, you know what? I want something more than a beer. Well, great. Right across the parking lot is Heritage Distillery so that you could have your whiskey and bourbon. A wonderful thing, and matter of fact, with this, kind of neat. I know some distilleries are doing this, is where you can make your own barrel. So if you want a barrel of whiskey and you're saying, roll out the barrel, we're going to have a great time, you've got some options, possibly a hangover.
There's a lot of other options for drinking in Tumwater because it is the birthplace of Olympia beer. So Matchless Brewing, I know, is one that you really like.
I do.
To run and get some very specialized things.
Specialized beer, I do. There's Hops on the Hill. Yeah, Hops on the Hill is another place for you to be able to get some hops. Do you get it? Hops on the Hill. Yep.
They got it. And then Pine Barn over here is a great local hangout spot. A lot of people say it's like their Cheers bar.
Yeah, it really is. Kind of going in there. You got some little snacks at the end of the day, end of the week, stop in on a Friday, whatever it is.
Live music. It's
a really fun little place.
Yep. Big patio too. Great in the summertime.
Yeah.
And here we've got a patio too. So there's lots of good outdoor space for drinking your beer.
Yeah.
So moving on to restaurants, we'll start right here at the Craft District. There are restaurants inside. There's Thai restaurant. There's Mexican restaurant. There is also several food trucks here, and there is some really good pizza.
Absolutely fantastic pizza. But if you're thinking, you know what, I want to kick it up a notch, possibly kick it up in the price point just a little bit, Jean-Pierre's restaurant is very close by here, and it has a wonderful menu. Wonderful steak there that I was last time. So you get fresh restaurant. It's got some serious goodie. Ooh la la. It's got some serious goodie.
If you're looking for some Mexican food, La Patrona is a great restaurant. I know there's usually a lot of Mexican restaurants around, but this one,
it's really good.
It's top notch. That menu is enormous. It took me forever to decide. It doesn't take me forever to decide usually, but it took me even longer at this restaurant.
It did. Or maybe you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I'm fancying a little Italian. Well, we've got a little bit of a fancy Italian for you, Pellegrino's. It has great Italian restaurant, great food, really great atmosphere. It's kind of a fun little place to go to. So another option for you if you're kind of hungry for that a little bit more.
So many great places to go. Of course, there's more, but those are our tops.
Yeah, those are our tops. So if you're looking for some things to do and like, hey, what are some kind of cool, fun events to go to? On the beer theme is Brewfest. There's over 40 breweries that participate in that. So you're going to get every possible thing your little heart could contend for.
All day
long.
So yeah, Tumwater puts on a lot of great events too. You've got all the traditional things like 4th of July parades and fireworks and Easter egg hunts and movies in the park and all that good stuff. And then you got in the fall and the winter.
You got some fall and winter. You got shelter farms, pumpkin painting. So it's a lot of words going into that, but it's pumpkin patch for family, for yourself. You know, create something on your front porch to scare off the neighbors so that they don't stop by for trick-or-treating. You'll have some option. Also in the Christmas time is the Christmas tree lighting. So you'll have that as well. So all of the seasons, you've got something to do that'll be fun for you and your family.
So there's also some things you can do all year round related to that, which would be the museum tours. And you've got the Crosby House, which is from back in the day when the pioneers came to settle. And there's also the
Schmidt House tour. That's right.
I just wanted to give him the opportunity to say that one more time. I wonder if you can drink a beer when you're on the Schmidt House tour. I don't think so.
You could be Schmidt-faced on the tour possibly, but you might get kicked out.
And another museum is the Olympic Flight Museum. That is pretty cool.
That actually is really very, very cool.
Vintage planes. And then they have an air show too during the summer. So many good things to do in Tumwater.
Absolutely. You don't have to head all the way up to Seattle to Boeing Field. You could just stay right here, have a fun time local.
Some of you are probably wondering about the schools here in Tumwater, and good news, they are highly rated. So we encourage you to look them up online, see all the wonderful things that they have to offer.
All right, so let's take a look at what you could get in Tumwater.
So here's a map of Tumwater. As you can see, it's just this kind of middle section. You can see Olympia, Lacey is all connected, and anything that's not in red is also Olympia. So there are currently 46 homes on the market right now, and they're ranging from $250,000, which I looked, and most of those ones under $400,000 are definitely fixer-uppers.
Yep, fixer-uppers for sure.
And then the top number currently is 1.2 million, but you can see there's quite a jump between
there's
that
variance.
800,000 to 1.2. So
absolutely.
You don't really see the $1 million price range very often in Tumwater, but that 800,000 is
some options in there for sure. So we're going to skip the fixer-uppers. Unless you're an investor and you want to talk with us about options and potentials, then feel free to reach out. We're going to start at kind of that entry-level home in the Tumwater area.
All right, so this one is 429,000, 1,200 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and it's pretty cute.
It's very cute. I think there's a lot of things. I love like the paint is just bright and cheery. That's like a cheery home to come to. And they've done a really good job of some updates throughout this home. Floors look great.
I love those beams.
Yeah, for sure. It's really cute. Yeah, virtually staged, but this is a really great home for this price.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Absolutely.
And this one is in an area that actually a lot of times people don't even know it's Tumwater because it's over by Olympia High School.
Yes.
It's that little piece that stretches right up there.
Yeah.
Super cute. Lots of yard too.
Lots of yard, lots of potential. You know, you can make that outdoor space your own. It's got almost like a little bit of a blank canvas, but man, it's got some great features for you.
Let's jump up to $495.
$495, here we go.
This one gets you almost 2,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, so pretty
Newer
good.
construction and really is going to be move-in ready. This is a cute house. Obviously, you can tell that the floors have been updated, and that just kind of means basically turnkey. Jump in, don't do anything.
Nice
You got your,
open space
yeah,
in
it
there.
is. Yep, live your life and enjoy your home because this is a cutie for sure.
Yep. These new construction homes are sometimes going to have pretty small backyards, so let's get to that so we can show you what that's going to look like. But everything else looks like pretty basic new construction home.
Yeah,
but
good condition.
in good shape.
Absolutely in good shape.
This one is not, it's not brand new construction, it's resale. But
Yeah, it's a resale, but it's newer construction, smaller backyard, very low maintenance. So you got a lot of things going on in your life, and you just want a really good home that's newer construction, or you know, within the last 10 years or so. This is a really good option. Low maintenance, cute home, lots of plus.
great neighbors.
And great neighbors. That's right. All right, so we are jumping up once again in price, and we're going to be in the mid-5s on this one.
Mid-5s, and this one's 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, about the same square footage as the last one, and you can tell it's an older house.
Yep.
But this neighborhood is really great. I've sold a couple homes in here, and my clients love living here. Really wide streets and great sidewalks. There are always people walking around.
Yeah.
It's a great neighborhood.
Great neighborhood, and you're going to notice in this eventually that we'll have a bigger lot that it's on. So some of the newer constructions, historically a term was called detached condos, but they were smaller lots. This one has got one of the bigger, more mature, established landscapes, so which is fantastic.
Yeah, they've done some
Super
cute little updates
yeah,
there.
it is. The laundry room's fantastic.
New bathroom and fixtures. So a lot of these you're gonna get to put your own stamp on them.
Yep, look at that backyard. Much
Nice,
bigger
big
backyard,
established
lots
backyard.
of space. There you go.
Yep.
There it is. Okay, so here's another jump up in price point. So we're going to be the mid-6s here. Now I think these are really cute. We've sold some of these in the area, and I like this design. It's right up my alley, so personal preference here. But this is super cute. You're going to have a top deck view, and you're going to have a really, just look at that.
Yeah,
look at that.
you got some great mountain views from these houses, and they're very modern, as you can tell. They're 3-story, so if you like to climb stairs and get your exercise,
Come on.
yep, and get up on top of that roof, it's,
Yeah.
it's
I think these are really pretty home, and ones that I think are desirable.
These ones actually have no yard maintenance at all.
Yeah.
There is not a backyard on them.
Yeah.
The ones that are on the slope, and the front yard is just basically your landscaping, but you get to go up on top of the roof.
The roof terrace,
Even
which is
better.
fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have to mow a lawn, and I get to have those views with friends over, cocktails, whole 9 yards. That's perfect.
And right inside this deck, there's like a little wet bar area, so
Yeah.
it's really perfect for
really great
entertaining.
for entertaining.
Okay, we're jumping up to the upper 6s, and this one is in a neighborhood that is also well loved.
Well loved.
We have some clients that bought there, and every time we see them, they're friends and clients.
Yeah.
They just can't
Love
say
it.
enough about how
Love
much
it.
they love the neighborhood. And
Love the neighborhood.
lucky
love,
they feel to get into it.
Love the neighborhood, love the home, love the spaciousness, the surrounding landscaping. Their yard is large. This, and you're going to see this in a lot of these homes. Absolutely large spaces for whatever, pets, family, friends, all of those things.
All the children, whatever you
Whatever
got
you've got going on, there's space for you.
And some of these are a bit older and will need some upgrades. Some of them might not need upgrades at all. They just are not quite, the same look as new construction.
But really great spaces, very large spaces. It's wonderful, wonderful area, wonderful homes for sure. This is gorgeous.
Really well built also.
Yeah, good bones, as they say, but even more than that, it's just really nice spaces. Look at that backyard, look at
I
that
know.
down.
The yards are the best.
Entertaining.
Fantastic.
Fantastic for sure. Love it. Take a nap out there.
I know, there's so many spaces. I wasn't ready for all these outdoor spaces. I love
So
it.
many outdoor spaces. Yep, love it, love it, love it.
Okay, this one we're going to take you to the top, right around 800,000. This one is brand new construction, hasn't been lived in, on a large lot, and it's about 2,600 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 3 baths.
This is a really great home. Absolutely. I mean, the new construction, obviously, it's move-in ready. You're ready to go. It's kind of have more of a current floor plan that people are looking for now. Very open, but just nice features throughout the home. Absolutely wonderful, nice features throughout the home.
Beautifully staged too,
Oh, yeah.
which makes you kind of feel like you can move right in.
Absolutely, move right in. Look at that. Nothing to do other than throw some clothes in there and get crazy.
Let's check out the backyard. Big car garage,
Three-car
garage.
Yep. Nice side lot. Yeah, it's a nice yard. I mean, it really is a good size space. Not so big that it's hard to manage, but it is enough so you got all the friends, families, whatever you do, you're into, you have the space to be able to be into it.
Yeah, that's right. I want to take a look at the map real quick at where all these listings are so you can see where they spread out into Tumwater. So these little dots are where they are. So as you can see, some way up here right near Olympia, some
very
out
convenient.
here, some way over here. This is all Tumwater. You're going to get a lot of new construction homes in
The
this
south side.
area.
Yep, absolutely.
And there are quite a bit, actually. I would say more than Olympia. There's more.
Yeah, there's more new construction. You'd find that both in Lacey and in Tumwater, where you're going to have more new construction just because of the space that's available for it. Olympia is the more established community of the three.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, after watching this, you're thinking, I think I might want to live in Tumwater, or
Oh, Schmidt, I'd like to work with Joe and Charity.
then we have made it easy for you. You can either just text us or look at the link in the description below and jump on our calendar. We would love to help you.
One of the resources that we have for buyers is the top 5 most expensive repairs that you'll want to know about before you buy your next home.
So if you'd like to get that list, just comment, get my list in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, then hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our other videos.